Good, everybody. Welcome to today's video. This is Jerry from BSK Garage. In today's video, we're going to be doing some rear adjustable sway bar links, and this is the kit I have right here. It is a JKS adjustable end links, part number 2942, Jeep Wrangler 1997 to 06 with 0.6 inches of lift. I got 4.5, so this will work out just fine. Just got everything out of the box. It's nice because it has poly bushing, so I don't have to worry about the rubber cracking because it's not rubber, it's poly. I already put the jam nuts on. Realistically, do you need the jam nuts? Probably not. It'd be very unlikely since these are bolted in place to twist themselves out, but you never know. So this is the rear sway bar link that we're going to be swapping out right there, and it's kind of in a bad position there, so I got my Milwaukee extension and I got a wobble extension on there. So basically, hopefully, I should be able to reach up in there. I had it down on strength number 1 for putting lug nuts on the tires. I should have checked beforehand. It was a fail. Now it should just rip it out. Oops. If I can get on there. I think I'm good. Not much room. I apologize. And I'm out. Then this bottom one is 17 mil as well. Keep the washers, keep all the hardware, take it out. There we go. We're out. There we are. We're out. Hopefully I won't have to cut these. Pretty close. So I just want to mark that so I can have a look. Perfect. So this is the part, if you screw it up, there's no going back. That tell you what your length is going to be. So I just basically did is I cut these rods down to 8-inch because on the Jeep with the 8.8, you remember that sway bar likes to come down a little bit low. We have kind of a clearance issue. That'll bring it up just a little bit. Perfect. I just thread this up to size. Both sway bar links are set up. Unfortunately, there is one big issue, and you're gonna see right here is that the factory bolts are too small for the opening in there. So we're gonna have to make a insert because those are too big to get inside there. But I do have a piece of aluminum. So this is the part that frustrates me. When you buy something, I expect it to fit. I shouldn't have to be machining parts to make this work. Luckily, I had a piece of aluminum round stock in my garage that I put in the mill to machine down big enough that I could fit in. So Once I machine it down, I cut it down to size and I'm pressing it into the link ends with my vise. And as you can see right there, it's a nice fit. They're all done. Let's go install them. So you can see right there, that's the factory OEM bracket. That's kind of dark up here. That will go behind here. That will allow me to get that sway bar bracket on. And I like to leave it loose until I get everything attached. There we have it. New sway bar links are installed. And there you have it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you have any questions or comments, post them below. And I'll see you guys in the next one.